Greetings everyone, this is Fleet Admiral Alt Lexington of the Meriki Command Fleet. This video is part 5 of my time with the Temporal science vessel Nautilus class using the Daedalus skin. I am thoroughly enjoying this ship. In the first video, we bought the C-Store version, put a build on it, and took it straight into ISA. In the second video, we mastered up the C-Store version. In the third video, we did a fully mastered C-Store version ISA, and then bought a fleet version, put a build on it, and put it straight into ISA, put the fleet version straight to ISA. In the fourth video, we mastered up this fleet version. And this is the final video. Unless I do more with this ship in the future, which I probably will. But for now, part 5 is the final ship video to do with this ship's building. And I'm going to be doing an ISA followed by a crystal. That's a surprise, isn't it? You didn't know I'd do a crystal. Anyway, well, you probably did from the video title. Anyway, I'm going to check the loadout, make sure it's holding, put a few more energy amplifiers on to get a nice stack of 20. Have a look at my stats now that the mastery is complete, because I forgot to do that, didn't I? And look at those shields. 20. That is very powerful shields. Although not much power in anything else. But to have 20,000 on the shields, that is awesome. And the weaponry, still at 2052. I haven't done anything with this ship since the last video, just sat here. Didn't even bother taking a break this time. So, let's go on board. So we can start an ISA from a ground position. Hang on, because excuse me. Once a wish. I wish this ship does really well. Shouldn't tell anyone your wishes, or they won't come true. Or is that just birthday wishes? So we're on board, ready for our fully mastered Fleet Nautilus ISA. Give me a moment just to recover from that sneeze. Oh, that sneeze had some DPS to it, I'll tell you. Right, /combat log to tell the game to start recording the log. And then go into team chat and queue for ISA. Fully mastered Fleet Nautilus. But the same build all through the video. All through all these videos with this ship. The only difference in the build between the C-Store and the Fleet version is one console. One little console. And here we go. Nice and quick. That's what I like. Get ready to start the log. Check to make sure the video is recording, which it is. And log started. Here we go. Well, don't bother waiting for anyone, mister. Somebody's going for a record. Come on, ship, move. Come on, ship, move. Keep up. This time I'm having trouble keeping up. Last time it was people having trouble keeping up with me. Come on, target what you're supposed to target. It's almost as if the game knew that I was going to be doing this. Anyway, /combat log 0. Damn what? Didn't you get your record, mate? Oh well, pity. Better luck next time. So we finally had our ISA with the fully mastered fleet Nautilus. Let's go back to Earth's solar system and have a look at how she did, though I feel that the DPS might have been sucked up by some guy who's going for a record, which is fine. Let's have a look. Browse for the latest, in case another log has started. Yes, it did. 72k. Back to the beginning again. But then look at the team I was with. It's almost as if the game expected this, knew what was going to happen. I mean, look at that. How are you supposed to compete? But still, 72k. Right back at the beginning again. Same as what the unmastered C-Store version did. Oh, maybe we'll get better luck in Crystal. So, what we do is we put on more energy amplifiers, check the loadout's holding, head to the bridge. Somebody told me that being on a ground map gets you into a match quicker. I don't know how true it is, but I'm trying it out. Well, good luck to those guys who are going for their record or whatever it is. They seem to be doing better than ever I did. Way better. But it doesn't count if your team is pre-made. It's got to be a pug team to count. Well, start the combat leader. And queue for Crystal. And this queue usually pops pretty quick. Let's see what this ship can do at Crystal. Well, that's odd. Normally it pops straight away, really quick. Here we go, get ready to start the log. And it begins. I wonder if I'll see those two guys in there again. Those are the kind of guys you want to learn from. See if you can glean some of their secrets. Nothing can defeat the shields of this engineer in a science ship. Talk about overpowered shields. Nothing can defeat the shields, not even Crystal. I can mop up before I end the log. Is that it? Are we done? No Typhon's Rifts? Yes, there is a Typhon's Rift. Probably killing my DPS now. That's what Typhon's Rift does. It's a DPS killer in Crystal. Especially if you like to wait until the match is completely done before you end the combat log. Okay, that seems good. Let's go back to Earth solar system. I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't get a good ISA run, but that's no one's fault. That's just luck of the draw when you're doing pugs. But let's see what this ship did in Crystal. Only 42k. Seems a bit off. Alright then. I'll accept that. But let's have a look at the stats from that infected I just did, that ISA. Everything is way down. I suppose it's because it's the time of the day when the heavier hitters come online. Well, 50k is not bad though. Full disruptor damage, 50k, that's not bad. 100% hit rate, only 25 crit rate. Only 6 kills. Oops, wrong button. It's that one we want to see. Hang on, I got both cubes. I would have thought those big hitters would have got them. Both cubes over the transformers. But then some people like to go in and just aim at the transformer to for everything to death, whereas I aim at the cube, then the transformer. But either way is good, because Ford does it all. Anyway, there you have it. A fully mastered fleet Nautilus class compared to a fully mastered, well, from mastery upwards of a sea store ship and from mastery upwards of a fleet ship. How many battles was that? That was at the beginning we did an ISA with a sea store ship, followed by a Borg Riddler, a Folian Riddler, a Starbase 24 and another Borg Riddler, and then an ISA again. And then we switched to the fleet ship. We did an ISA, a Borg Red Alert, a Folian Red Alert, a Starbase 24 and another ISA. So that's 11 battles. Oh, and then the crystal at the end. That's 12 battles in one day. Mastered up 2 ships, and all it took was doing 12 battles. All in one day. All in just a few hours. Say about 5 hours. So not bad. However, this may be the last video that I'm doing vocally with this ship, but in the future I probably will be doing more videos with it, but not part of this series. So keep an eye out for them, because you might get a proper ISA under favourable conditions with this ship at some point. But I highly recommend buying this ship. It is much faster than it seems, with an awesome turn rate. It's not got much firepower, but then it's meant to be using exotics. It's meant to have exotics added to that firepower, which I didn't have. But it is an extremely surviving ship. It can survive almost anything. I mean, you saw it in Crystal just now. It took a blast from the Crystal entity and it hardly lost any shields or hull. Hardly anything at all. And it was right in the middle of that blast. So this thing can tank the entity. Anyway, I'll just go through the build one last time just to show you what it all is, the complete build, because I often forget that on videos. So we've got the Coalition Disruptors, all of them with the same mods, and the Terran Task Force Disruptor, the full ICO space set, not a very good secondary shield, secondary deflector, and Temporal Negotiator, Energy Amplifiers, Red Matter, Conductive RCS with EPS, Bioneural, 0 Point, Nausicaan, Assimilated, Chronoton Drive Actuator, Leech, and Disruptor Bun Locators. For skills, I didn't max out TAC, but I did go heavily into it. And I went heavily into power systems, shields and hull. And what I had left over went into a little bit of drain. If we look at the things, you can see my selections: battery, hull capacity, engine, because I usually fly cruisers, sector space for Tour of the Galaxy, maximum shields, threat control, because I don't use hangar pits very often, projectile damage, because you had to choose something and I don't use projectiles anyway, and critical damage, because it's more important than critical severity. Critical severity is more important than critical chance. And for my specializations, I've got all the specializations maxed out, but I'm using Temporal Operative and Strategist. For my traits, we'll go through the space ones: Fluidic Cocoon, Inspirational Leader, Intense Focus, Fleet Coordinator, Particle Manipulator. I've got to have some part gens for the Feedback Pulse and Subspace Vortex. Accurate, Beam Training, Beam Barrage, and Coalition Starship Tactics. For my Starship traits, Emergency Weapons Cycle, Improved Pedal to the Metal, Supremacy, Numerical Superiority, Peak Efficiency. For Space Reputation, Auxiliary Power Configuration Offensive, Advanced Targeting Systems, Precision, Enhanced Armor Penetration, Energy Refrequencer, that creates the green swirls on the ship, and Active Reputation, Deploy Sensor Interference Platform, Refracting Tetrion Cascade, Anti-Time Entanglement Singularity, Quantum Singularity Manipulation, Biomolecular Shield Generator. Whenever I go to a ground map, I just switch these out for the ground ones. It's so easy to do. Only takes a few seconds. For my stations, Nausicaan Engineer with Pirate trait, Superior Romulan Operative ×2, Kremen Engineer with Efficient trait, and Hierarchy Scientist with Pirate and Efficient traits. Engineering Team, Directed Energy Modulation, Emergency Power to Weapons, Entropic Redistribution, and Reverse Shield Polarity. Entropic Redistribution is a temporal specialization ability. Those are my engineering abilities. My tactical is Chemosite, Beta, Fire at Will, Tactical Team. And my science is Science Team, Hazard Emitters, Subspace Vortex, and Feedback Pulse. And as for duty officers, we have Neil Falconer on the ground, because he does damage in space, even though he's can only be equipped as an active ground officer. And Zemox General, Det for crit severity, Sterent for shields, Sterent for directed energy modulation, Femini, and 2 damage control for cooling down emergency powder weapons, reducing the cooldown on emergency powder weapons. So that's the entire build, and it's been the same on both ships. There's only one difference between the two ships, one real difference between the two ships, and that is the extra science console that I put on this ship because it had an extra slot. Wasn't a very good ISA run for me, and I'm still on cooldown, so I can't do another one. Yeah, still on cooldown, so this video would be too long if I did that. And it would probably be high DPS as time of the day anyway, so we can leave it at this. If you want to see this ship do a proper ISA, at some point I will release a proper ISA, so keep an eye on my YouTube channel for that. And if you enjoyed these videos, please subscribe and like them, and perhaps even leave a comment, advice, insults, whatever you like. And also my fleet Meraki Command will recruit. It's recruiting. We are part of a larger roleplay group that's outside of Star Trek Online on another internet game called Second Life. And here on Star Trek Online we're also part of the Novacron Intelligence Armada that was set up by the Elorian Society fleet. Our Armada chat channel is very active. Lots of team matches going on there, as well as idle chit chat. Plus there's Curse voice chat available for the whole Armada or for each fleet, whichever you like. So there you have it. This is from Meraki Command. This is Fleet Admiral Alt Lexington saying, go buy yourself a Nautilus because it's enjoyable. And I didn't know that when I started these videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.